I started teaching mathematics in the early 1980s, and back then my lessons followed a predictable pattern of teacher exposition, worked examples, and practice exercises for students from the textbook. Students worked in silence and on their own, and I measured the success of my lessons by how well they understood my explanations and how quickly and accurately they completed the exercises. And that was how I taught for many years, until a conversation with a student prompted me to rethink my approach. This student was a high achiever who worked hard and scored well on tests and exams, but she came to tell me that she found mathematics boring and she couldn't see any point in studying it any further. And I found this really unsettling, but I didn't know any other way to teach. So I decided to go back to university to do some postgraduate study in education. And then I heard about student-centered learning and constructivism, and I saw the power of technology to transform mathematics lessons. I started to see that understanding mathematical concepts was much more than just copying down notes from the teacher. And I started to realize some of the unintended negative consequences of my traditional style of teaching. So I decided to experiment, and I planned and taught a unit of work based on these constructivist principles. And although it took some time for me and my students to adjust to new ways of operating in the classroom, I very soon realized that there were some significant benefits to this approach. Students were more engaged and more motivated, and they developed a deeper, richer understanding of the concepts. And I rediscovered my passion for teaching, which has brought me to my current position in teacher education at Macquarie University. So now I firmly believe that students learn best not by being told what to think, but by discovering for themselves, through problem solving and investigation. And importantly, by taking the time to reflect on what they've done, so they can start to make sense of their experiences. And I use this approach in all my teaching, from small tutorials to large lectures. I model constructivist teaching approaches for my pre-service teachers, and I encourage them to do the same, because I believe that this will make them better teachers and benefit their students too.